Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back and we're doing a best of one Strixhaven draft. Alright, rare is Augmenter Pugilist or Echoing Equation. Pretty cool cards. I think Pugilist is better than Echoing Equation. Pugilist is potentially a 3-mana 8/8 trample, which is really strong. It's also just a 3-mana 3/3 trample, which is never terrible. It's unfortunate that it's in the same pack as Mage Duel, because I really like this card too. Good removal. So do we go rare? The fact that this can be a 3-mana 8/8 trample is pretty awesome. This card certainly wins the game if it goes unanswered in the late game. So I'm thinking it might just put it over the top of Mage Duel. But I could see an argument for actually taking Mage Duel over it, but I'm going to go with the rare on that one. Alright, follow-up pick. Well, could take... Dina is a good card. I like her. I really like Killian a lot, but then I guess we're not doing the Pugilist. Environmental Sciences is kind of a safe lesson to pick. Also gains life, which would still be good for Witherbloom. But, I think Dina makes sense. It lets us continue to play Augmenter Pugilist. I really like Witherbloom anyway. And it's a good card with some of these... it's good with Pests. It's good with the Apprentice, Witherbloom Apprentice. It's good with the 5-drop Magecraft, gain a life each time you do it. Dina has good synergy within its own school. So I think I'm okay taking it. Seeing if it pans out. Okay, pick 3. Well, we can take the Arch. Good synergy there. There's Spectre the Fens, Essence, Infusion, Crushing Disappointment. There's Moldering Karok. But Arch seems fine. It also lets you learn in a pinch. And it can block, so let's give it a try. I feel like I never play the Arch. And given that we have Dina already, I feel like it kind of makes sense. Other good cards in here. Reduce to Memory is a playable lesson. Introduction to Prophecy, playable lesson. I like Shadewing Laureate. But yeah, let's go Arch. Give it a try here. Alright, I love Professor of Zoomancy. I think it's a great card. Introduction to Annihilation would give us a lesson to search up. But Professor's just a fantastic card. It's 4 mana for 5 power on the board. 4 total toughness. Plus you just get the Pest synergy, you get 2 bodies. Really is a strong 4-drop common. So we'll take it. Okay, the pick now. Well, we can take the Campus Guide. Could also take the Novice Dissector. I don't really like the Dissector that much. I don't think it's that great. Campus Guide is actually just a fine card in general. Some good white cards in here. At least the Combat Professor is quite good. But yeah, I actually like Campus Guide. It also lets you splash randomly. Not that I do it that often, but here's what I was talking about. The Witherbloom Pledge Mage. Great synergy with Dina. And good card in general, 5 mana, 5/5. I think the one problem we're running into right now is that we don't have any removal yet. So we're working on it. But yeah, I'm happy to take a Pledge Mage here. Hopefully find some removal at some point. Okay. So we can take the Anatomy, or we could take the Arrogant Poet. We already have Overgrown Arch, so at least getting one lesson is good. I think Anatomy is definitely been a good lesson, too. Probably don't need the Campus. It's fine if we get it, but getting a lesson makes sense if we already have a Learn card. And Anatomy, I've found, definitely can win games. So we'll take it over the Poet. Still could technically end up in... the other green, we could dip out of black if we really wanted. Maybe end up Simic. Oh, Simic, sorry. Forgive me. Quandrix. Let's take Introduction to Annihilation here. Okay, Servant versus Dissector. I think Servant's better. It's cheaper. It gains life, so it synergizes with stuff the deck wants to do. And it's good against aggro because you get to gain life and get a body that can trade. So, Essence Infusion and Spine Carrick aren't that great. Neither is Archway Commons, but I suppose we'll take it in case a splash opportunity comes up. Okay, we can take the Intro to Prophecy now, because I don't really care about these two cards. So another Lesson seems fine. Charge Through, not an exciting card, but probably just take it. Cut Green. It's a late Pigment Storm. Alright, a lot of red. So it looks like red-green's not really going to work too well, I don't think. We'll take the worst card here, which might be Make Your Mark. Yeah, I mean, it certainly seems like red's open, but... well, we got a last pick, Crushing Disappointment. That's cool. Alright, Channel. I don't think we need the Channel. It's a tough card to play. You could take the Field Trip. Field Trip's actually a good card. I really like Ramp Learning. I think works really well. So we could take it. First pick. Not a super exciting first pick, but certainly a fine one. The rare here, Elemental Expressionist, is quite good, I think. Hopefully wheel the big play if we're not going to find any removal. But for now, we'll take Field Trip. Definitely would like... I mean, we're going to be prioritizing removal quite highly if we see it. Could take another Dina. I'm kind of okay with that. I think it's a good card. And we already have good synergy with it. We have a few cards that gain life, don't we? Maybe just a couple? Oh, we have a few already. We could find some more. Could go for the Deadly Vanity. I mean, it's 8 mana to basically not necessarily one-sided blow up the world, but... Or we could splash Glyph Weaver in a pinch. I like Dina's synergy more than going for like an 8 mana one-sided board wipe sort of thing. Although we don't have any removal, so I could see the value. There's also Fractal Summoning in here, which is a really good one. I'm going to take Dina, though. There's, you know, honestly, Dina is very good. So we could take Honor Troll. We already have like little gain 1 life stuff, so I could see that being valuable. Or we could take the Pledge Mage to get more direct Dina synergy. But I'm kind of on board with taking Honor Troll. Turns this into a tap gain 2. Gain 3 here. Gain 2 off a Pest. Gain 2 per Magecraft. I mean, synergistically, I think Honor Troll makes sense for this deck. Still need some removal. Okay, well, we got a good pickup here with Witherbloom Apprentice. We're like all creatures right now, though. We have like all of the Magecraft pieces and synergies we need. We just need actual non-creature spells. Spectre of the Fens is good in here, too. With Dina and Honor Troll, yeah. But taking the Apprentice, I love the Apprentice. Ooh, Blood Researcher. Well, there's some more good synergy. Another chance to get yet another Pledge Mage, but we'll take the Researcher. Researcher with Arch is great. And Apprentice, yeah. Alright, Professor's Warning. Considering we don't have any actual tricks, I think it's probably a valuable card to have. Or we could take Zephyr Boots since we don't have any flyers either. That's true. But I think we actually need some spells, some Magecraft synergies here at this point. As well as some combat tricks. So Leech Fanatic makes sense in here. With double Dina, I like that. Or we could take the Zephyr Boots. But I kind of like the Fanatic. Especially if we get like big playback. I like Zephyr Boots too, it's tough. Could go either way on that. The life gain is pretty cool. think I'm actually going to take boots. I could go either way, but Zephyr boots are, you really can't overlook the awesome aspect of flying over top with a bunch of things that can't fly. We'll take Lash of Mouse here easily. We need removal badly, and I found Lash to be pretty efficient. So we got the big playback. Considering we don't have any removal, I think taking a solid combat trick is a good choice. So we could take Duress, but we're playing best of one. We could take Essence Infusion. I mean, we're not going to main deck that. Probably don't want to main deck Essence Infusion either. I guess you could main deck Duress, but alright, we'll take the Groff here. Just cut green, take the Karok. Wow. 13th pick, Pledge Mage, huh? That's pretty cool. It's a good card. So, we're starting to get up there, I guess, on non-creature spells, which is good. Probably don't need... I would only play the commons if I was playing 3-color. I don't think it's good enough for 2-color. Daemon Titan. Well, it's cool. It's not that great, though. If we had 10 the Pests, I'd probably take it, but honestly, I don't think it's that great of a card. It doesn't even have Trample or anything. If we had a ton of Pests or 10 the Pests, I'd probably consider it, but as is now, I'd probably just like another Blood Researcher. 3-drop grows in this deck. Another Overgrown Arch would be very helpful. But yeah, I don't think Titan's quite good enough. Okay, here we can take Master Symmetrist or we can take the Pest Summoning. I could see Pest Summoning being the pickup we want. We have 2 Learn cards currently anyway, so we can either main deck it or it's like our go-to card out of the sideboard that we pick up. I really like Master Symmetrist too. I think it's a great card, but I think Pest Summoning makes more sense. Since we can main deck it or sideboard it, and either way we're super happy. Alright, Infused with Vitality is actually a great card. Blue Sun Zenith is a really strong card too. And Flame Scroll Celebrant. I don't even know if I've seen this one. It's a cool one. But I think it's an easy infuse. Great combat trick. Alright, here we're going to slam the Mage Duel. I like Inkling Summoning as much as the next guy, and Cram Session would be fantastic for this deck too. But we're taking Mage Duel easily. We want some more removal, and considering we barely have any removal, definitely want that. Alright, I think we could take the Summoning now. I actually like Auric Lore Mage. I think it's a good card, but yeah, we want Summoning, I think. More tool. I mean, we only have 2 Learn cards, I guess, but Lore Mage is not, like, busted. If I had stuff to put in my graveyard that gave me value, like the Trudge, I'd probably do that. But I don't think we do, so I'm going to take something else. Yeah, I think we'll just take the Inkling Summoning for sideboard here. Umbral Juke, that's a great card. There's a Shock in here too, jeez. Alright, easy Umbral Juke, great card, really valuable to have. Removal or evasive creature. So now we can take another Pledge Mage, or we could take the Servant. Servant's cheaper. I think Pledge Mage is quite a bit better. So I think we'll play it. Getting all this Magecraft synergy with Dina's just seems really good to me. Like, Servant has synergy too, but... So I could take Spectre. Currently only have 2 4-drops, and I don't really want to play the Crushing Disappointment anyway. And Spectre can win games, too. Servant is pretty sweet, too. They're both good. I'm going to take the Spectre, though, for diversity's sake. Get the evasion with upside. Alright, Village Rites. Guess we take it. I don't think the chances of playing it are very high, but there's nothing else there anyway, so... Oh, we got one anyway. Doesn't matter. Silverquill Campus. Right. Another late Pigment Storm. I actually think Pigment Storm's pretty good. But I like what we ended up with. We have great synergy in here. We only got 2 learn cards, but they are good ones. So, cut the lands for now. I think we can easily get away with 17. And we can afford to cut. So Umbral Juke is both a creature. So really, this is like 17 creatures. And do we have more than that? I don't think so. I think we have like 17 creatures. So I'll probably cut the Crushing Disappointment. If I were to cut a creature from here, it would probably be... Not sure, actually. I don't think we need the Essence Infusion. It is... The lifelink is actually synergistically kind of good in here, but I'd rather have like Combat Tricks. This is almost like a... Essence Infusion is almost like an aura. Just feels like an easy card to cut. And then technically I should probably cut a creature, I think. Because I like all the tricks we have. We're still pretty removal light. Basically just Mage Duel, Juke, Big Play Combat Trick, Lash of Malice. So like a few combat tricks. And a couple actual pieces of removal. So I think we have to cut the weakest creature in the deck. It might just be Bayou Groff. Like, I actually like this card in a vacuum. And it's okay for us because we can dig up pests. I mean, but we have 3 Pledge Mages, which I think are just going to be better. Yeah, I mean, I like this deck. I think it looks good. More green than black, so I guess we'll do extra green. Let's go Bob Ross this time around, huh? Okay. Well, I like it. It's a cool deck. Looks like fun. Alright, we'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. Alright, game 1. We'll keep this. Looks like a little bit of a slow hand, but got a couple of our tricks. That was a good draw. Wonder what they're going to name. Looks like they're thinking about it too. They named Infused with Vitality, which was actually a good one to name on their part. I guess I should have done the Spectre of the Fens. Yeah, because then I could have done Blood Researcher plus Infuse. Well, I guess we're a little bit behind now. Alright. Okay, so... Sure. I'd probably be attacking with Spiteful Squad if I were them. So now we'll just pass and leave up Spectre. Guess I could have played a land there. So we have 7. So we can actually do Pledge Mage plus Infuse with Vitality. So they're going to get to draw and we lose some life off of this, but... Alright, cool. We'll see you for the next one. Alright, this hand, a little bit awkward because we have both of our Dinas in it, but it's a good hand. I mean, we're a land away from getting Field Trip online, which can dig up, you know, some pests, perhaps. Oh, that's a good draw. I wonder if we just do Field Trip. I think we duel the Pledge Mage now before it gets out of hand. And I don't think I'm going to attack, actually. I don't want to trade 2 for 2. I've got a good hand going right now, so I'd rather keep it a little more chill. Kind of want to draw a land here. Okay. Because then I can leave up Umbral Juke if they attack with the Amplimancer. I might just do it anyway. I could have done Field Trip, but this is fine. Because I think they're going to be tempted to tap their mana out anyway, so... And maybe not. Yeah, they intelligently do not. Uh-oh. Alright. So I guess we'll just do Field Trip now. So we can get Anatomy, Introduction to Annihilation, Intro to Prophecy, Pest Summoning, Inkling Summoning. Probably Pest Summoning buys us the most time. Better with like the Researcher and Dina, I would say. Sure. So we got our 5th mana, which means still can't do that much. Probably just do the Spectre. That way if we draw a land, at least we can go like Pest Summoning Researcher, Researcher Servant, something like that. Didn't get the land there, but not the end of the world. Now we can at least go Pledge Mage and get in for 2 here. Sure. So 6th land, now we can go Researcher Pest Summoning. So we can go Dina, Servant, and then pass. So I guess it's kind of a 2-for-1 either way. I guess I can block with Pledge Mage and Spectre. Kind of need to keep that Spectre around though, I feel like. Probably need to kill the Bookworm. That leaves us in a tough spot. So I think I do actually have to lose the Spectre. As much as I don't want to, I feel like we basically can only afford to lose one thing here. Tough spot, though, for sure. Alright, well, Zephyr Boots is pretty sweet. Um... I think we're dead anyway, so doesn't really matter that I'm attacking into the Needlethorn Drake. It's actually kind of funny they would take that. I think I would have snap blocked with the Drake if I were them. I guess at least they lost their Bookworm somewhere, I think, right? Because of Harmonize and Quandrix Apprentice. Not that it really matters here. Well, we're not dead. I have to chump the 6/6, but we don't die. So they don't actually have lethal. I guess that's cool. That's not lethal, so I'll take it. If their last card's a non-creature spell, we'll die anyway, so I think we'll probably just take it. Yeah, I mean, we can sack this. I don't think it matters. We can't cast Intro to Annihilation. We can play an Inkling Summoning to have 2 flyers, but we're still dying to ground dudes. So I don't think it matters. Alright. We'll see you for the next one. Alright, we got a good keep here. Apprentice into researcher with a couple tricks. I like that. Especially if we can draw another green mana. Because then we can go researcher and have a big play and infuse with vitality. Which is pretty good. It's a good draw too, but it's actually interesting. We could actually go Arch. Probably makes more sense, I guess. Because then we can just play researcher and immediately pump her. I guess then we can't attack with the apprentice, though. It's okay. It's not a huge deal. Uh-oh. So we can learn off the Arch at some point if we want. To get like Pest Summoning or Intro to Prophecy, something like that. I don't know if we need to yet. Sure. It's a lot of hand discard. So, I wonder if I dig up Inkling Summoning, maybe? I could see doing that. Or I just do Honor Troll and get a nice little engine going here. Sure. Ooh, Dina, nice. Sure. Wonder if I could go big play plus lash. How much does that deal? 7. I can deal 9. Just not quite there yet. Getting close, though. Hmm. Well, I mean, we kind of have him on a decent clock right now. Still loot, huh? Or a rummage, I should say. Sure. Got 7. Tapped out. So guess we just do the So I can attack with all 3. If I had an extra land, this would be much easier and we'd have lethal. But we're 1 land short of lethal currently. So I'm in a bit of a pickle because of that. I think we just go Pledge Mage and pass now. Alright, well at least that's not a big deal. So, got the land, so now we're good. Now we can at least go intro and kill the bigger dude. Alright. Cool. We'll see you for the next one. Alright, this is a keep. Can go camp this guy to find our 3rd land. I guess the 2nd green. Oh, never mind. Do the 2nd black. I don't mind getting a 4th land here either. Uh-oh. Guess I should have played the swamp I drew. Not a huge deal, but... So if they go Anatomy on the summoning, they'll only have 1 mana open, which would mean we could still attack in there, which I think is good. Researcher's good too, though. Let's go Researcher. And... I think at this point I'm willing to trade my guide for a pass there. Yes, it's fine. Well, that's too bad for us. I don't know why they didn't attack with the... It must have just been a slight mistake there. Oh, that's a good draw. Pilgrim's good. I like Pilgrim. You probably hold up on the Pugilist for now, because then we're a mana away from making it an 8/8 is what I was going to say. Alright, see you for the next one. Alright, we got a good keep here. Got a little loot here, I think. So now we can block Effigy and then Lash of Malice it. So, I guess we'll do the Pledge Mage, because it can attack into the Warden. They can get back Prismari Command to blow up our artifact and draw 2 discard 2, maybe? So I think we do want to go for the loot here. That's a good draw. Let's ditch a land, and we'll do this Spectre. And we'll play a land, because then with 8 mana we can actually, I guess, play Apprentice plus use Spectre, which is pretty good. I guess we have to loot, so we'll see what we get first here. So we'll ditch the land, go apprentice, researcher. Oh. Well, do we kill them? I guess we don't kill them if we draw. What are we more likely to... I guess we're more likely to kill them with the researcher. I'm not 100%. I guess either way we do kill them with... Actually, it might have been smarter to... Well, I guess it doesn't matter, but... I think it would have been smarter to keep the other one in hindsight. Alright. We'll see you for the next one. This is a good hand. I think Campus Guide, we're going to do turn 2 to find our third green so we can get Pugilist going. Oh yeah, it's a good draw. Yeah, definitely getting the Campus Guide action here now. It's a lot of Archway commons. That's a good draw. So they can double block Pugilist here. Obviously, I don't want them to know that. But they could have double blocked there. And it's not like it would have been the end of the world. They would have gotten the better end of that trade, but I was banking on them not thinking about it. This is a tough spot because Mage Duel actually doesn't do much against that Gnarled Professor. I mean, it trades, but I lose my Professor of Zoomancy, so I don't love that. I think we might just bash with the Professor here. Then we're probably going Apprentice Dina. That's a pretty good trade for us, geez. So they don't want to double block the Pugilist, but they will double block the Professor? That's pretty cool. Archmage Emeritus is a great card. I think we're going to have to fight and deal with that little feller. So we got our 5th land. I suppose we just Mage Duel the Emeritus now. And get in for 4. Sure. Honor Troll's cool, so I think we still want to do the Pledge Mage first. That makes more sense. So I think we attack with everything. So I can sack a Guide and a Pest. I think we will. Because you get their power. Yeah. Let's do Pledge Mage. So we gained 3. So yeah, this could actually work okay for us here. If they block the Honor Troll, we still just pump it, because we're going to gain the life too, so... So, they get a 2-for-1, but it's not the worst. Got a decent board right now. I mean, we're going to probably lash the Biomathematician. Yeah. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Ended up going 3-3. Open a couple packs here. All right, pack one, pick one. I'd probably take, I guess, Necrotic Fumes. It's a playable card. I feel like it's a pretty good target to find with your learn cards. I like Spectacle Mage and Biomathematician too, but maybe not commit to gold right away. Another Cody, huh? Here, pack one, pick one. I'd probably take Kelpie Guide. I've got a soft spot for this card. I really like it. Untapping permanents and then eventually tapping down permanents, just really strong. I like Hall Monitor a lot too. All right, and finally, this is actually a really good pack. I'd take the Dramatic Finale. I've been really impressed with this card every time I go up against it. Super strong rare. All right, thank you, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We will see you for the next one.